Man, let's go. What's going on here? Let's try another guy here. I don't know what I'm going to do. Solo.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the All-Stars taking on the Panthers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ellie De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
And that's down a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I remember taking off this shit.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. There goes Ellie. Pitch misses. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. De La Cruz leads off second with nobody out. Check on the runner, and he's back in there. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside move to second. De La Cruz back on a dive. Man at second. That's a base hit. De La Cruz around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Aaron Judge. Shohei on the go. Pitch in the dirt.
1-0.
Throw. Save. Pudge too late with the toss. 1 out and a runner at second. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The relay to the plate.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And it's fouled away. Freeman hits it in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. And that'll do it. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Luis Castillo. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in and at bat.
Close, but call the ball. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
He was all over that one. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Altuve hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Pudge Rodriguez. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. A little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Judge hauls it in, 2 away. Buck Leonard digging in now.
The first baseman, Buck Leonard.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missed. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the second, this is Corbin Carroll. Lopez back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Throw cut off to second. He's in there. Devers now.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over a...
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Carroll up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throws to first, and Devers is set down. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Drops a bunt down the first base side, and a foul ball. Now the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
0-2.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And now Christian Moore. First
Ball
offering
one, no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Now Corbin Carroll. Bunting for a hit, and that's a foul ball. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. At the plate, Shohei Ohtani. And that's way high. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. Altuve getting the start in left, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Venezuela.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
2 down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just off the inside edge. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
Gosh.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Rodriguez up with it to first. Throw, save. And that was close. 2 outs, runner at first. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Bullet Rogan digging in now.
Baseman, Bullet Rogan.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now here is Connor Griffin. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is empty. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Buxton batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And that one inside and it hit him.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Rodriguez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan. And that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. And that chance handled. Off balance throw in time. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Corbin Carroll. And a swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Lopez fires. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-0. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. First pitch, not close. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Carroll going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Coming home. Relay throw to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Buck Leonard. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. That clips the corner.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Breaking ball in there. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Jose Altuve will hit next.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
On to Buck. And they get Altuve for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Rogan takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success where you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, Connor Griffin. And he's already singled in this game. In there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
This one in the air. Freeman makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Cal Raleigh. Lopez back to work. Center field. Buxton sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. One away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance and brings it in at the wall. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. Well struck right field. Back there. Going, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-zip. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Started to swing, held up. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old. And he's a native of Curacao. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Devers stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That's outside. The count now 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. And Devers hits that one. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron. Buxton. Now this one, Joe Jimenez.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Runner at first with no outs here. Buxton on the run. Cut on and miss.
And on the mound,
safe at second with a stolen base.
Now, anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
First and second, no outs. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. And now the first baseman, Buck Leonard. He's grounded out a couple of times. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. And there's a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is and we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base.
Brant Herter comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. Well, these players doing a good job of...
Ellie looking to steal. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now the left fielder, Jose Altuve. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt.
High leg.
Safe. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Suzuki snags it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Go away. He sends it out of here. It's 5-1. Now here is Corbin Carroll. That one's in there. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
In the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. This one in the air. Devers makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And the batter now, Connor Griffin. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball there. Slider misses outside. Swing and a pop-up. He's there. He's got it. And that is in the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that is out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 out now. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. On to Buck. And Freeman is retired. Corbin Carroll digs in now.
Right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. On the ground. On to Buck. And Albies is retired. 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Out there to center. Judge cutting across. Into the dive, and he got it. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now.
Designated hitter, Turkey Stearns.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. However, such a good feeling. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem.
Runner on the move. And a base hit right there. The throw to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one at triple digits. And that's outside. Now 1-2. Popped up. Albies makes his way towards it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Fires across the diamond. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Herder back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Herder, a 6'6" southpaw, 250 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Shohei Ohtani. On the ground right side, Moore. Fires over to first. And the inning is over. So bottom of the 9th, here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And down on strikes. One gone here.
The left fielder, number 7.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Down to third baseman, Bullet Rogan. On the ground, and this should do it. Albies On to first. Ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed